Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I know it's been a minute. I've been MIA. I've been having some things going on and working a lot lately. But I just wanted to chime in, and I told y'all I'm a chef, so I wanted to share a recipe with you guys. And some of this stuff I'm doing, I've had events and everything going on, so I couldn't. It's been a while ride here lately. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everything's going good on your end of the world. But I just want to share with you guys just a simple recipe. I realized that I do a lot of homesteading, but I haven't shared any recipes. And I said, man, I need to do, just need to share some stuff with you guys. And you'll be seeing a lot more videos. I have stuff halfway done and hit, that kind of thing. So. But I just really wanted to share this with you guys. It's been a popular thing, as you see in the thumbnail from the picture. So I'm gonna do a Creole shrimp twice baked potato. So far I have deveined my shrimp and taken the skins off. I can, I try to use a little bit of everything for something else, so I can use this to make a stock, seafood stock, and make a soup from that before I get rid of it. So just be mindful of that. There's some things that you can use over and over, not just one time and go. So just you can take these, put them in some water with a you can just do water, or you can put vegetables in it, a mirepoix, the celery, onion, and carrot, if you prefer. But yeah, that's what I got going on. I'm about to season my shrimp. I'm gonna do a Creole seasoning, and I also have a olive oil that I've added some heat to, and some garlic. So I'm gonna show you guys what I already have. Basically, what I did was took a potato, washed it, salted the outside, and baked it for about 45 minutes, so I can be able to scoop out the inside. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what they look like. So what I did was I've scooped out the interior of the baked potato. So I baked them. They're closed, of course. You cut them down the middle, scoop out the insides. So we're gonna take those insides and put them with sour cream, cheddar cheese, sour cream, cheddar cheese, garlic, some parsley, some chives. So we're gonna do that. Probably my video's looking weird. And this is what you're in. So all I did was I mashed up the inside of the potato. As you can see, there's still some chunks in there. So just blended most of them and chunked the rest of them. Yeah, so I just blended them up with some butter, chives, parsley, cheddar cheese, and sour cream in there. Salt, pepper, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make your mix look good, taste good. And I'll put everything I used down in the description. And you can make this on a big scale like I'm doing, or you can make it on a smaller scale. I've got a bunch of potatoes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stuff these with our mixture, and then I made a sauce. So after I saute the shrimp, I'm going to, in the same pan, I'm gonna make a sauce from the seafood stock. So all of the seasoning that I got on the baked potato, on the shrimp, it's gonna be infused into the sauce that we're making. So I'm gonna show y'all that next. Okay, so after you cook your shrimp, this is what okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more Creole seasoning to it, a little bit of paprika and whatnot. You wanna this is gonna be the top, so you wanna make sure this looks good. I put parsley. I have an infused oil that I use in there, and an infused oil. I just put garlic and red onion, red pepper, to give it a little bit of kick. Now, see this right here? You want that. So you're gonna take your shrimp out, and this is gonna be your sauce base. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna add cream to this. You're gonna make kind of an Alfredo. So you're gonna leave that in there, put your cream in there, and your Parmesan cheese, and season it up a little bit. It's gonna be listen. When you get done with this, you're gonna be like, wow, where has this been all of my life? Okay, so we're gonna take all these shrimp out. This is gonna be, we're gonna keep it warm because they're gonna go on top. So now we're gonna make our sauce. I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, so now what we done is we use this same pot now. Same pot. And we put the cream, we put the Parmesan cheese, parsley, and your cheddar cheese. So this is like this is a cheese sauce basically, but it's infused with that seafood, that shrimp that you had in this pot before. The juices that came off of it is in there, so it's going to all tie together. Now, I'm making this for retail because I work at a hospital. So you can, if you're making this at home, you can do the potato mix, and then stuff your potatoes, and then chop up your shrimp and put it in here with this cheese sauce, and then spoon it over top of your baked potato. But if you're extra like me, you're gonna fill your baked potato. You're gonna hit it with this over top, and then you're gonna sprinkle some cheese on top of that. Put it in the oven, 400 degrees. Get a nice melt, nice caramelization on that, and then you're gonna come back and put your shrimp on top. Because as we know, everybody eats with their eyes first. So you want a real creamy sauce on that. And so what we've done is, so far we've baked our potatoes, we've scooped out the insides, we've made our filling, we sauteed our shrimp, and we made our sauce. So next we're gonna put all the pieces together. Okay, it's a labor of love, but once you get done, listen, you'll be the talk of town. So when I come back, we'll show you how to put everything together. All right, now we're on to the next step. So we got our filling, and what you're gonna do is, see, if these are for retail, but they're weighed. So if they were uniform and everybody, is a set price, everybody gets the same thing, then I would use an ice cream scoop. But right now I'm just using a spoon. I used to stir this whole thing together because it's a weighed product out in retail. So now, like I said, all you're gonna do is you want to part it open like this. It's gonna be hard to do with one hand, but all I do is drop the filling in. Now I would usually scrape it down into the inside like that, if I could fit both hands in. But you basically want it to look, you want them to know that that's a potato. You want them to know that, hey, that's some good eating. And then you push it together like that. You want it to be coming out. You see that? When we put the cheese sauce in, it's gonna bubble up. But you just basically want the potato, the filling, to be coming out like that. See it? After that, I'll show you what's next. Okay, folks. So now, this is where we are. Now, like I said, mine are for retail. So I'm gonna, I'm kind of doing them in kind of uniform. But you can do it however you want. If it doesn't come exactly how mine comes, don't worry about that. I'm telling you, the taste is going to be off the chain. Now, I stuffed every potato I had, and I still had some left over. So what you can do with this right here is, that's an awesome side. You can, the options for this are limitless. Now, you don't have to just use shrimp. You can use steak. You can do the same thing I'm doing, but just use steak instead. And this is an awesome style for steak. You can do it just like this, make a bowl out of it. Options for this are endless. So now the next part is the sauce. So like I said, we've had it here. You don't want it to be warm right now. You want it to cool down a little bit, so while you're stuffing your potatoes, let it sit. And this is why. The reason why I separated mine, like I said, these are for retail. They're for sale. So everybody eats with their eyes, so I want this sauce to drip down these potatoes. I'm right-handed. I'm doing this with my left, so you internet bullies don't judge me. So that's what we're gonna do. Just like that, we're gonna let it drip down the side, and then we're gonna take our cheese and sprinkle it on top of that. Okay, this is what's gonna stick your shrimp to it. All right, so we're gonna do that to everybody, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, here we go. So we're going into, where I'm at, I'm going into the oven at 400 degrees for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now, if you have a broil setting on your oven, that will work great. The reason why I'm going 400 is because I've brought my temperature down of a lot of my items, so because I did this over 2 days. So yesterday I baked the potatoes, then they were cool. So then I started today with my filling being cool. So I'm going to bake them because they're going right out, to make sure the interior temperature reaches above 165. So, you know, we don't need to kill anybody. So what we're gonna do is we put the cheese. Now, if you're not a super cheese person, you can skip the cheese on the filling and then just put it on top. The what's on top is going to be the wow factor. So when you do this, that's what you're going for. So I'll be right back to show you guys the finished product. Look at that. All right, folks, final product. Now, when you put that first shrimp in, I would use one with a longer, a little bit of a point at the end, because you want to put it down into the potato, because that's going to be the one that everybody else lays on. Or you could just, you know, like I said, chop them up, pour it over the top. I was going to do parsley, but I think I'm going to leave it. There's enough in there. So that's what we're doing today. I gotta cook some more shrimp. I underestimated the amount that I had, but I put 6 shrimp on top of each one of these. They're weighed, so that's what we're doing, among other things today. But just think about it. If your significant other or loved ones, they after a long day, they come home and you prepared such a treat. Look, amazing. So just y'all stay safe out there, family, and yeah, just stay safe, and I'll pray it up. We'll get back with you later. Y'all be good.